Hello and welcome, BitMonger family. Monger with you here today. Hope you guys are all doing well. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about two little shit coins that I've taken positions on that are quite up nicely in the money. I've talked about them before, and hopefully you guys got in on that trade with me. If you did, you are in the money just like me. And the two coins that I'm going to be talking about today are Pump and Aster. Now, the reason why I like Pump is because it is the shitcoin casino on Solana, and my thesis is that many people are degenerate gamblers, and a lot of these people that come into crypto are looking for a lottery ticket. Therefore, I believe that they are going to continue to come to the shitcoin casino and use Pump. It is the best one for that kind of speculation. And from what I understand, the team behind Pump are extremely hardworking, extremely enthusiastic, and they also have an interesting, good tokenomics in which they're doing buybacks and burns, which should help raise the value of the coin. And hey, as they say, the casino, the house usually wins. So I like the idea of owning part of that casino. And that is why I've taken a position on Pump, as I had mentioned to you guys before in a previous video. So quickly, let's take a look at what's happening with Pump and why I am going to add to my position in the event that we do see a pullback. I wish I had bought more, but and I did actually add to my position. At one point I was up about 180%, and I bought some more. And let's take a look at where I am now with my Pump. So I'm currently up 68.38% on my Pump bag, which is nice. I'm nicely in the money, but I'm looking for a pullback. Hopefully we get one and I can add to my position. So let's take a look now and see what's happening here. So we can see the time to have bought it really was on this breakout where it broke this diagonal trend line. We could see that would have been the entry point right there. And I don't believe that's going to come back unless we see a big dump in the market. But you never know. It could happen, but I don't expect that to happen. Currently, we can see it's trading right here on right around the 50% retracement. I like this zone right here. I like the golden pocket, and we can see currently the golden pocket is right here, and it is at 0.006448. So I plan on putting a bid down there. And I also like this horizontal line that I had identified as well. We can see it consolidated in this area here. We can see it went through a couple candles here. We can see it topped out here, and it nearly got up to there on this wick. And we can see it kind of passes through a bunch of these candles right in this zone. So I like this area as well. And we can see right here, that's the price target, 0.006178. I'll put another order down here to snap it up if it goes back down there. And lastly, we can see down here on the 0.78 retracement, it really hung out in this zone for quite a bit. We can see that it was just zoning in this area. It hit it a couple times here, and then it broke out. And that level right there is at 0.005739. So I'm going to be putting staggered orders in along all those price points that I just mentioned. And hopefully it goes up. Looking at this is the 4-hourly chart, guys. We can see that it did get overbought and it crossed it, and it is coming down now. So hopefully those price points get triggered and I can add to that position. You guys may want to consider doing the same yourself. Remember guys, this is not financial advice, okay? I'm just a stoner on the sofa doing my thing. But thank God I've been doing it well. All right, the other coin that I want to look at is called Aster. And I mentioned about this one as well. I had talked about this coin previously, and my thesis on Aster is this. Aster is a decentralized exchange. It is currently doing massive volumes. It is backed, it's on the BNB chain, and if you guys remember from the last cycle, Pancake Swap absolutely ripped, and this I believe could be the Pancake Swap of this cycle. It's backed by CZ. It has these dark pools or black pools, whatever you want to call them. It hides the order book so whales can use it, and as I mentioned before in my previous video, I believe that they're going to like that, and this is going to gain in adoption. And so far, the numbers aren't lying. It still is producing a lot of trading volume, and I don't necessarily see that going away. So we can see right here, it is currently, we can see it completely ripped, and it is looking overbought right now from this wild move that we've seen. I am currently up, let's take a look at this one. I am currently up 68.37%. Funny how both of those are up 68%, but that's what it is. So I'm heavily in the profit. If you guys watched my video earlier when I talked about Aster and gave my thesis back then, and you took a position, you are up in the money as well. And so it's looking good, guys. Looking really good. So let's go and take a look at where we might want to, if you don't have a position or if you want to add to your position like I plan to do, if it goes back down, what areas of interest I'm looking at. So I like right now, we can see it hit here numerous times. So that's a very keen area of interest. I drew the fib all the way down from this bottom from when it pulled back down to about 60 cents. Again, this is a fairly new coin, so there's not a lot of price history, so it's kind of difficult to do analysis on, but I like it. Currently, if I were to look at getting a bid on this, I would be looking at the 50% retracement first. And the 50% retracement is sitting right here at about 187, $1.87. The golden pocket is down here at 1.7284, okay? And the 78, the 0.78 fib, which added a lot of touches down here, as you can see, is down here at 153. I would be surprised if it gets down there. As with Pump, I think we would need to see some serious Bitcoin pullback for these to get back into these ranges. So I will be putting my bids at those levels that I just mentioned, and hopefully it does well. Now, I'm still very bullish going forward in crypto, and let me show you why. So this is the coin glass, and basically, as you can see from the title here, this is the bull market peak indicators, sell at the top. This is a really good thing to be looking at, guys. I strongly recommend that you use this to try to determine where we are in the market. And you can see there's 30 different indicators here, guys. There's 30 different indicators, and currently 0 out of the 30 have hit a top. So I believe that we are still have room to grow and make a lot of money, which is looking really, really good. The next thing, we got some interesting news here. Coinbase and Samsung just joined forces, and a ton of people use Samsung devices, and they just integrated Coinbase, and they're offering a promo for people to be able to use it right inside their wallet. And this is pretty big news. 75+ million new people now are going to have easy access to Coinbase. So how would I be playing this? Well, it's just showing adoption. I think this is going to continue. We will see other mobile phone makers start teaming up with and adopting crypto. So it's looking really, really good, guys. I really like this. Now, how would I play this? Well, I own Coinbase stock, and I think Coinbase stock is going to do well. I did a video on it before. So I would say in this situation, you probably just want to keep an eye on this. Maybe if you see a big, maybe I'll do a video on Coinbase stock in the future, and I'll do some analysis on where you might want to be adding or getting some of that stock. As you guys also know, I'm very big on Tesla, but that's another story. Go back and look at my videos on disruption and why I'm super bullish on Tesla. And just so you guys know, Tesla, if you look at the total market, the total addressable market that Tesla could disrupt, it's larger than money. So it's actually bigger than Bitcoin, which makes me extremely bullish. And I've been buying Tesla stock for a long time, and I am deep in the money on that one. And I'm looking to even add more to my position going forward. So anyways, there you have it, guys. I hope you're all doing well, and monger on.